Roxanne here, and welcome back to the beach. Beach Bungalow sub shop, that is. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a mug and we're going to press a shirt, both with the same design. Here's the thing. When I announced on Facebook that I was opening the shop, a friend of mine who's a photographer says, "Oh my gosh, I need to have a mug with EARL." Who's EARL? I'll tell you in a second. Anyway, here, enter our trusty George Knight mug press. This thing is old, older than Methuselah. But hey, it gets hot and it works. That's all you need, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this in, let it cook, get to the shirt, stuff like that. I'll chat along the way. So, my husband and I used to have a canvas printing business. I think I probably told you that. Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
I love her. When you have a canvas printing company, you get to meet all kinds of great photographers, okay? You work with people all over the country, all over the world. So I've got a lot of photographers on my Facebook feed. And my friend Jenica Lemmons in Longview, Washington, of Lemondrops Photography, she is the one who took this picture of EARL. EARL is a bull. EARL, it lives in the field next door to her house. EARL is amazing. EARL's got style. EARL's got personality. So anyway, when I said I was opening this up, she's like, "Oh my gosh, EARL needs to be on a mug." Sent me this amazing picture of EARL with a little chick on his head. And he's chewing a piece of wheat, hay, whatever it is. It's awesome. You'll love it. You'll see it in a couple minutes. So, the mug is cooking right now. I also wanted to do a shirt for her. So let's talk about subbing shirts. I have a 100% poly shirt here. Lint roller. Always, always roll your shirts, okay? You don't know what kind of lint was on it or whatever was on it from the manufacturer or whatever. Super important to do this. So, created my image. There's EARL, little chick on his head. We're gonna press this at about between 385 to 400 degrees for about 45 seconds. That's all you need for textiles. Socks, shirts, bibs, things like that. Rule of thumb, 3 fingers from the collar point, okay? I have small hands, so 3 fingers works well for me. If you've got big hands, or if your husband's doing it or something, 2 fingers. Anyway, that's what works for me. Put a sheet of paper down. There we go. So, again, one reason that textiles don't take as long as harder surfaces do is that harder surfaces like this have a deeper layer. They have a deeper poly resin layer. And you need a little more pressure, a little more heat, a little more time for the ink to get down in there. Because when the inks turn into a gas, they bond with this layer. That's why when you do stuff like this, it is so rich and so crisp and so gorgeous. So always go with what the manufacturer says. For instance, this may take a minute and a half. A coaster, not so much. So go by the manufacturer's instructions, okay? I think the shirt's just about ready. All right. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, introducing EARL. Look at that. Now, the greens are beautiful. The browns are beautiful. This is a light gray heather shirt. I wouldn't want to sublimate on anything darker than this, okay? But I thought that this fit the vibe instead of doing something on pink or light blue or white, okay? But anyway, look at that. EARL's so cute. I love him. All right, we're gonna put this over here. Now, let's see about how much time we have left on our mug. La la. About another minute. Okay, timer's done. let's see how the mug looks, shall we? Always want to use, I got these gloves, get some heat gloves or oven mitts or something, because 400 degrees for 5 minutes, that's hot. And you want to keep your fingerprints on your fingers where they belong, all right? So, let me pull it up this way. Then I'm just gonna let that sit for a quick second before I peel that off. But you can see that it went through. There's EARL, I got them on both sides, and there. So real quickly while we're talking about this, how does dye sublimation work? Okay, I get that question a lot. Dye sublimation works because the special inks turn into a gas and they bond with either the polyester fibers or the polyresin coating that's on the substrate. That's why the higher the polyester count in a sock, shirt, yes, I made this shirt, by the way, it's not dye sub, it's HTV, or the higher the poly count, the sharper, crisper, and more vibrant your colors will be. Can you sublimate on, you know, like a 50-50 cotton poly? Sure. However, it's not going to be as vibrant and the colors will fade much more quickly when you wash it. So let's unveil EARL. I'm gonna switch my hand around here since I'm right-handed. Okay, got my tweezers to help pull the paper off. Now, if you have any questions, type them below. And we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. How do you do that? Go below, hit subscribe, because the more subscribers I get, the more fun we have, the more sponsors I can get, and I can give all of you guys great discount codes on stuff. Tell your friends, there's this crazy chick with weird hair who makes mugs of cows on YouTube, and you can't wait to see what she's gonna do from week to week, okay? Oh my good, stop it! There's EARL, and then there's there, and then right there. Ah! Spend your mornings with EARL, people. So anyway, there we are for today. So I want to thank you for joining us here at the beach. Remember, subscribe, tell your friends. We're going to have lots of fun, and we'll see you next week.